Hey, hi everyone. Just going to sit in here, wait for a couple of minutes. I'm pretty sure I can use Dave Matthews music and not get any strikes for that. I looked it up and it said it was all good in all countries. So, hello April and fam. Hello Manders Beauty. How are you? You guys jumped in here fast. Winky Whispers. Hi. How are you guys doing today? You guys getting through your hump day okay? Hi, Emily. How are you? Oh, good. Everyone's having a good Wednesday. I'm good. No, I shouldn't lie. I'm not. I actually it sucks right now because of these rainstorms and weather that we're having up here. It just makes everything worse on my back. Hello, Paul. Long time no see. I'm getting my book, Paul. I was actually going to even talk about that to see if anybody else wanted to join in, if that was okay with you. Hello, Megan's Birdie. How are you? Is that what I was going to say, Paul? I'm starting. I'm joining your book club, and I was going to see if other people wanted to join from here. Would that be okay with you? Okay. Yes. The more, the merrier. Good. Paul is starting this book club coming up, and if you're not subscribed to Paul, you need to be subscribed to Paul because Paul's awesome. He's live from my sofa. That's his channel, and he has the best stories. He makes it fun, and we laugh. It's an enjoyable time. Always enjoyable. Never drama. Just enjoyable. I'm trying to look up what the book was. Can you just put up the book again? I know what it is, but I can't think of the exact. The Stranger Beside Me. Yes, by Anne Ross. Right. Right. Um, that is a book that we are going. Anne Rule. Sorry, it's close. I was close. Um, Hello to everybody. If I missed anybody who came in, hello Emily. Hello April. How's everybody doing? Hot Wheels Showcase. How are you? Thanks for coming in. So the book club. That's what I wanted to talk about was if you wanted to join I'm excited because I've never joined a book club in my entire life. I was like, oh, I don't want to read. But I'm really I'm into like the true crime stuff. So we've been talking about this with the whole Netflix Ted Bundy stuff that, let's look into it from another person's point of view. So that's what we're going to be doing with this book. And I can't wait. Like, I got to get the book. I haven't gotten the book yet, but I'm getting it soon. So, yes, it is Wacko Wednesday here. We had an absolute plumbing nightmare over the weekend. It wasn't as bad as it could have been, though. It looked like it was going to be much worse, and they were going to have to drill holes, put new pipes in, and they do. They have to put new pipes in our basement now. But they were going to have to. Oh, it was awful. It was awful. I'm like, I got to leave the house. Sunday night, I left the house. I'm like, oh, actually, it was Monday night. I left the house. I'm like, I can't be over there doing this or watching it because I knew how uptight and scary they can get when they get uptight. I'm like, I'm out. Hello, Emily. It's me, Laurie Paul. Hi, Laurie. Mel, how are you? David and Gina, Filipina American happy couple. Hello. Thanks for all coming in. I know it kind of went off, and it does. I'm not used to my chat going this fast. I'm normally able to see some things. Yeah, Megan Birdie's slipping around here somewhere. Yep, there she is. So yeah, if you are interested in joining the book club, number one, subscribe and hit the notification bell for live reporting live from my sofa, because it'll be a lot of fun. Instead of like reading the book on your own and doing the whole true crime, where you can get together and talk about it. We used to do that when we were watching The Act, and each Wednesday we did the recap of The Act. And that was so much. I mean, I don't want to say that was so much fun, but I enjoyed the company. But I wouldn't say the material was necessarily the best, but I liked being able to talk to everybody about the show, because nobody else around here that I knew was watching it. So at least I have to find people who you can associate with and bring it in. Hey, Ems, how are you? Mel. I said Mel. I have to say Mel more and more. If you don't know Mel, please go to Mel's website. She is the funniest by far. She makes me laugh. I was at the hospital last week, and if it wasn't for some of Mel's things that she put up, I would have been crying. So thank you for that, Mel. Hi, Hockey Mom. How are you? I've been catching some of the stuff that's going on the line. I haven't really been involved in it, but I have been seeing what's been going on. It's kind of crazy. Everybody seems like they're at each other's throats. Oh, I couldn't do that. I couldn't. I'm like, I got enough shit on my plate that I just didn't mean to curse. I have enough crap on my plate that I cannot deal with YouTube drama. It's too much. Hey, Crazy Dad Music, how are you? It's so good to see everybody in here. I'm surprised everybody's around right now. I was like, oh, the mail's go and try. But see, this is the best time for me. Kids are in school, husband at work. I'm kind of free to do what I want. So that's why my husband doesn't want to be on camera, but he doesn't care whether he's like sitting over there or not. I'll have to check out. No, you can show that. I don't think you're saying anything wrong with that. You can show that, Northern. You do. Check out Mel's channel, because if you need good comedic laugh, there's just times that you're down. Put on one of her funny, oh my gosh, especially when she's Dr. Mel. She's hilarious. Oh, Megan's birdie, I love you too. You're like, you're always here. You've always been helping me. Manders Beauties, how are you? You're at work. I used to work. I wish I still did. She's taking free consultations if you want to go over. Mel. So go ahead. Go check her out and she'll give you a free consultation. I don't know what that means. Hey, Mary C., how are you? Just trying to keep up with everybody here. Oh, my God, Mel. Yeah, sign up for Mel. She's hilarious. And I'll tell you, like her and Miss Murder Australia and Kay, True Crime Truth Finders, and Paul, they kept in contact to see how I was doing and everything. And it was a really rough week. And if I swear I didn't have these people in the YouTube community, I would be so depressed right now, because that's normally what happens to me when I go down there and I go into the hospital and I'm stuck by myself. I get really, really depressed. But Miss Murder Australia kept, we were FaceTiming each other. She's talking to all the nurses and the doctors. Hi, I'm from Australia. And then she get into talking. Everyone was just as interested. Like, really, Australia? So she definitely kept me feeling good and making me smile when I could. So thank you to everybody who also sent out your warm wishes. I know that this is my second live since I've been. That's right. I think when I went live on Sunday, Sunday was a great day. My whole body didn't hurt. I felt good. I was outside. And then these crazy storms that we're getting, which are like constant tornado watches. And I swear to God, I was watching the news and they were showing a place that I used to live in Pennsylvania. And this funnel cloud is literally like, they have it down to the streets. It was literally over a friend of mine's house. And then I wound up, I'm like, do you know this? She's like, oh, she's like, I didn't even know this was going on. She had no clue that there was a freaking tornado right above their house. I don't know what category it was. Purgatory Paranormal, hello, how are you? If I'm missing anyone, Miss Murder Australia, there she is. See, I didn't even see her come in. Just say, you saved my life in the hospital, Miss Murder Australia. I absolutely did. Always check out everyone here, but like I said, Miss Murder Australia is great. She's doing more and new content. Some of it kind of get a little scary too, I think. But check out her page as well. Miss Murder Australia. She's a great person and she deserves the love. That's all. Look at me. I'm just sitting in here just telling everybody what to do. I don't mean to do that. I just wanted to help. I see them and I love them. There's reasons why I started this channel. Many people I talked to before this, like, do I try it or do I not try it? And I went with it because they talked me into it. So that's why I did it. So if it wasn't for them kind of giving me a little nudge, I don't think I would have done this on my own. I really don't. Because I think we all kind of started in the whole Molly Go Lightly community at some point or another and then branched off. I'm pretty sure about that. Because, it was all of us who were following her, and then people would get mad at her for things that she said and things that she did or didn't do. Or I don't, like I said, when it comes to the drama, I don't play into it. I can't. I don't have it. I can't. Yeah, Hockey Mom, I definitely know you've been there. Mel, you were there. Loopy Lisa, hi. How are you? Do you got your data back? If I am missing someone, I apologize. I am trying to keep up with it with my eyes. I did take some muscle relaxers, so I have to worry about what I am seeing. But I figured this would be the best time because now, from here until school ends, we have swimming practice for the kids right after school. And we'll pick them up. They got to go to swimming practice till about 5:30. So I get to go spend every day. I mean, it could be worse. Like I have to spend the day by the pool. But when it's like this, it's kind of cold. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Oh, I wanted to ask somebody if like I said, I'm so new to YouTube. And ever since I hit like over 500, they're trying to strike me all the time when I'm not even doing anything to cause a strike. I've already appealed too. And they're like, oh, you're right. You did nothing wrong. Like, why am I constantly being striked for something? I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I went through, I thought I'm following the rules. I think, there's probably sometimes you can't say certain words or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out for myself. Like, all of a sudden I hit 500 and YouTube's coming after me. I'm like, I'm just getting started. I've never had a strike. Yeah, I made one mistake where I know I did a strike, and that was like my first one because I didn't know I was in the majority of people who they care about. They didn't care about me for a long time, and now all of a sudden they do. And they're telling me what I can't. And all of a sudden they're just striking. I'm like, what are you talking about? Someone's having fun over there at my expense because I'm not doing anything. Ginger, it's Loopy Lisa. I know, I saw Loopy Lisa. I saw her. I love Loopy Lisa. She's wonderful too. And she came on one day and she put a big smile on my face on probably the worst day that I had in the hospital. And that's what I would decide to do my creator's corner because she just inspired me to do it. And I started with her. Now I have a bunch of everybody's names and I put it all in a big bin and I pick one name out each show. And the last one I picked out was Whiskey Gypsy. So I did one on her. That was the thing I got striked on because of I put, a Fleetwood Mac song in, and I can't use that. I'm like, oops. So I went with just a regular background one. What kind of a petition are we signing? I'm just catching up here. Oh my God, reporting live from my sofa, Paul. I got to see them live, and this is when I worked in radio. So it was me and my friend. We had the whole box to ourselves. And Mac McFleetwood, who is the drummer? Oh my God, he is incredible. Incredible. I was blown. I did not expect to be that impressed with Fleetwood Mac, but they were awesome. Love them. But I have a concert coming up soon. I'm going to Dave Matthews in about 2 weeks. So I got to get myself feeling a whole lot better for that because that's a lot of standing, and I will dance, but I will be able to move for about 5 days until then I go to the mixtape tour. I'm just looking for gluttony right now. I'm really looking for trouble. But I can't stand not being able to do anything. Like being here stuck in this house is torture. I would rather be working. I would. Dave Matthews, jealous. Oh, Northern, I can't even tell you. I actually told you the amount of times I've seen them. I pretty much made them very rich. In my scroll back, Ginger Locks. All right, where am I scrolling back to, babe? What am I missing? I can't find this. If I got to try to find this right now, I'm not going to. Send me an email and let me know what I'm missing. But I love going to Dave Matthews shows. It's like almost like a euphoric thing for me. I didn't think I was going this year. Then all of a sudden, my sister and brother-in-law who live over in Oregon are like, "Oh, we're taking you." Cool. I was only planning on going to the mixtape tour this year, but I got lucky. And then we have something not far from here. I would say it's about 2 hours from here in Bethlehem, PA, and they have Music Fest. Has anybody ever been to Music Fest in Pennsylvania? Oh, the petition is for Oni. Oh, that petition. Yes, I'll sign it. Absolutely. I did see somebody talking about that. I will sign anything for Oni. He could have been striked. He could have gotten in jail. You know, is he in YouTube jail? I mean, YouTube's turning out a lot to be like Facebook. You get in trouble and you go into jail. All right, Northern Thrifters, we will see you later. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for being a new sub. Thank you so much. The description is in the video made. Okay. Then I will definitely sign that for sure as soon as I'm done here. Okay. He just can't go live. I don't know. I have no idea what that would be about. I mean, I think Oni's awesome. I will check it out. As I said, the drama just goes kind of past my head. And so someone has to like, all right, if I need to do something, I'll do something to help it out. you know, poor Aaron F has had an up and downhill battle the past couple of days. And people are just really trolling her for no reason. Okay. So buy the book. The first thing with Paul from Live from My Sofa, I believe the first meeting is on June 5th, which is a Wednesday. I don't know the time yet, but try to get the book. It's he just put it down. The Stranger. That's so terrible. My brain. June 5th, 8 p.m. That's what I thought. Okay. And the book is so bad. The Stranger. Hello, Mummy Drummy. How are you? Hello, New Technology. How are you? Just trying to get in some time here before the kids come home. And then, because then we have to go start swimming every day after school and go sit at the swim club. Fun stuff. The Stranger Beside Me. Thank you very much, Emily. The Stranger Beside Me. So I have to go out and get that book. So I want to try to get done I think maybe the first few chapters before we hit Wednesday. I say take it on. And I'll say take it on why? Because we all need to read more. We all kind of need to turn off the laptop and the phones. And at least for being a mom, I need to be a little bit more of a role model, not constantly being on the phone or being on this, but it's very addictive, as you know. But yeah, I mean, for me, that's why I'm doing it. And I want to be a part of this. I love his daily or weekly chats. They're just enjoyable. Even though they're about terrible things, we have enjoyable chats. I got the Kindle. I don't have a Kindle. And most of the time when I'm probably going to be reading is while I'm at the pool. So that's another reason, because I need something to do while I'm watching the kids go practice. Oh, glad to have you back, Hot Wheels. Thanks. Have I missed anybody in here yet? I'm trying to make sure I say hi to everyone. It's still super new, but I love it. I enjoy doing stuff like this. But I'm just hoping it works out, that I can stick around for a while. That's really what I want. And there's a lot to talk about. And I know I've talked with other channels who actually have my exact same problems and want to think, who wants to collab with me and talk about ankylosing spondylitis, which would be awesome because so many people don't know what it is whatsoever. And then there are quite a few, like Miss Murder Australia and True Crime Truth Finders, we all kind of suffer from chronic pain. I hope I'm not spilling anything here for you, Miss Murder Australia, but we all suffer from it, and we're all young. And why does this Generation X, have so many health issues? That's what I want to know. That's a really good topic, because we have more problems and our kids have more problems. Does anyone realize that? I mean, I definitely noticed that. You have the same thing, April? You have ankylosing spondylitis? Oh my God. Emily, I'm fibromyalgia as well. Yeah, I think that just comes with the territory, with everything else that you have. It is strange. Our parents didn't have problems like this. And hell, they smoked in the freaking hospital when they had us. And we're all fine. Now we're not. Maybe that was what it was from. I have no idea. We think there's so many children diagnosed with autism. I didn't hear about that when we were younger. Like, it was always there. It bothers me. Hello, Colorado Crime Con. How are you? It's not a generation thing. It's much as a diet and food issue. Well, see, I have a gluten allergy, so I'm kind of screwed. I have to eat gluten-free food, or I have to eat like lots of meats and eggs and stuff, because unless I buy gluten-free food, which is way higher in sugar than regular food, I don't know why people go on gluten-free diets, because that's probably the worst diet. It's the most fattening diet. That's why I try to just stay away from it all. The additives. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get more stuff just from been eating a lot of Brussels sprouts lately, been cooking them like in the oven, getting them nice and dark, and then I put like pieces of bacon on top of them. Oh, so good. So good. Excruciating pain. They recently found a tumor. Oh my God. On my bone. The pain is intolerable. Oh, I am so sorry, Winky Whispers. That sounds awful. That's awful. And that's what I'm saying. How do we have this many problems? Yes, gluten-free is absolutely so fattening. As a matter of fact, I was walking down the freezer aisle and I ran into this woman, and she's like, I am the fattest I've ever been. I'm like, yeah, it's hard when we're gluten-free, or you just don't eat anything with gluten in it and don't put the substitute gluten stuff in. I mean, that's a good way of trying a little bit better than that. Modern medicine and quick diagnosis. Yeah, modern medicine, thank God. I mean, I know that Mick Mars from Motley Crue had it. And I watched that movie on Netflix about them. And I knew exactly what he was saying, how he was saying how he felt. That I didn't like because I knew exactly what he was saying. And it just made me cry when that movie is not supposed to make you cry by no means. I mean, that's a watch on your iPhone with the earbuds only if you have children. Yes, Wiggy whispers. Yes. I'm just afraid if I say it, I might get somebody pissed off at me. So, yeah, you hadn't seen it. As I said, on your phone, earbuds in if you have children. It's that bad. Not that it's a bad movie, it's just Motley Crue. But it was definitely interesting, but it sucked when he sat there and I'm just like, I know exactly how he feels. And I started crying. My husband's like, what are you crying for? Crying for? Like, and then he went, oh. I didn't even think that you would even, I'm like, yeah, you just never know. Like, that's just going to bother you when you see your body kind of going sideways and you're trying to do everything to not have it go sideways. And it's depressing because I don't know. So some of you may have seen that movie trailer they made. I actually had to take it off of YouTube due to a friend's wish because she's a teacher and she didn't want anybody to know about it. She's like, I don't know what's good or bad, so I just want it all off. I said, all right, I'll take it off. So we made this video, and at one point, like the guy was trying to show me how to do it, and I'm like, I can't do this. And I was in a really bad flare too. And from the one point, one of my friends was using the hatchet and going like right here behind my bed. I'm facing this way, but my back looked hunched. And I'm like, is that what I look like? My friends are not all the time, just on really bad days. But just to see that really upsets me greatly because I try to think that I still have a whole lot left in me to go. I'm sorry, I haven't kept up with. All right, Wiggy Whispers, how everybody's still here. Thank you so much for coming. Teacher Dee Dee, welcome. How is everybody doing? Yeah, it took you 3 years to get, I know, for fibromyalgia. When it all started for me was after my daughter's pregnancy, my first daughter's pregnancy. And when I finally got a fusion, something screwed up with the fusion. I had to go back into the hospital week 5 of healing to go get the same fusion done again because a disc popped out. So thankfully he didn't have to cut more tissue or anything like that. But it was such a setback. And in the summer, it just stinks. It's just not fun. Hello, the Itchy Guru. How are you? Welcome. Just try to keep up with everybody here. Please try to get my attention. If I didn't get to say hi to you, I'm not trying to ignore anybody. Hot Wheels Showcase, I see you. Yeah, April, I know. With each surgery that I got with ankylosing, some part had always gotten worse for me. And that's not probably the best news that you want to hear. But like I never had upper back problems, but now I have the spinal stimulator, which I'm actually charging myself right now. The back stimulator is awesome because now the major problem was my lower back and hips. It's not my problem anymore. Everything moved from here up. So I feel like I gave in one problem for the other, but we're trying to figure out a new routine for me. That's why I was hospitalized all last week. I was like so swollen. I couldn't keep food down. It was awful. Yes, Miss Murder, you got my attention. Oh, my SI joints are fused too. Doctor thought it would be a good idea to do that too. That's all. No, I told you I had about 8 surgeries on my spine. I had 2 spinal stimulators put in. First one failed due to a staph infection. Second one, well, didn't fail. They put it in, but then they couldn't get the battery signal afterwards. So they had to go back in and get the battery and move it to another place. It's ridiculous. They're just stupid things. And every time, doesn't matter how many times I've done it, I could be easy just getting shots in my back. But when I go into that OR and they give me propofol or something, man, I get nervous as all get out. And I try to keep myself awake. I don't know why I do this. But I kind of try to get my eyes awake. I'm like, nope, I'm not going. I'm not going down. Not going down. And I'm like totally down. And I didn't even know I went down. But yeah, when I get shots in my back, that's what they do because my bones hurt so bad and they can't put the needle through my bones. Sorry, just looking over this real quick. I haven't been able to keep up with chat. I hope this murder has. I got to put out some more wrenches. I got to figure that out. I remember how to do it once. So I got to figure out how to do it again. Yeah. The injection, my first injection that I got into my thoracic back here did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Then I got massaged. I got a 100-minute massage, basically focused on my upper back and everything else. Didn't help. Normally that will help because my masseuse is actually practiced for working with people who have ankylosing spondylitis. She's awesome. I can't tell you who she is because she's mine. And I know my husband even stole her. I'm like, you weren't allowed to steal her. He's like, well, you're not going. Why can't I? I'm like, But the massages are great. But for what I've been going through, I just don't think the medicine from my rheumatoid arthritis or the ankylosing has been working. I've been using the pills Zeljan, and they just don't work at all. Acupuncture, too many times, Emily. Too many times. Unfortunately, it's never helped me. I've tried hypnosis because I have anxiety. Now my dog has anxiety. I mean, we had small thunders going around here yesterday, and we had to wrap her up in a weighted blanket because she was going crazy. I'm like, crazy dog. She's like this big. She's a black lab, half hound, mostly hound. We thought she was more lab. Especially the bark. She conned us on that. She started barking normal, and then when she got here, it was when the whistles started coming out. And she's all sleeping now. I do have a pain specialist, Winky. He's actually in Pennsylvania. He's been the best because he does not over medicate me. He gives me the best medication for myself, and I'm probably lucidly and the best I've been in years because of the way he's taking care of me. Yeah, you end up a pincushion. Yeah. I'm already a pincushion. People can normally never get IVs, but while I was in the hospital, I had 3 because they tend to like fizzle out and your vein tends to blow. Then they have to switch it. So that happened to me twice. And thankfully, on the first time, somebody got it each time. I was like, this has never happened to me before. I have the worst veins. I can't even get a anesthesiologist to get mine. They actually once had to go through my foot. You can see the veins in my foot. You can't see the veins at all in my skin whatsoever. So many, I can't even tell you how many injections I've had, April, too. I mean, first it started with the lower back, then the SI joints. From the SI joints, it went to the upper back. My body's constantly getting stronger. Stop it. Sorry. That's my hound dog. Ugh. I do. I do drink lots of water, and I do like special stuff to actually make my veins better for the next day if I know I'm getting IV. I'm just awful. I mean, they're just, sometimes they just look at me and they're like, "This is awful." Yeah, April. That's the same as mine. I mean, you can see some of them, but they're the ones that blow immediately. Oh, yes. I had to do stomach injections in the hospital with Lovenox because I had a pulmonary embolism once. I didn't mean for this to whole come into like a huge, like, oh, the pain, the blah. But I was thinking of a couple of things. Well, you got to be able to talk about your problems to somebody who actually understands, because I love the people who give me advice who, come on, just shake it off. Come on. We can go out. I used to be that person. And I had a friend who had chronic pain. I had no idea. And unfortunately, she passed away in a couple, about 7, 8 years ago. And I mean, she was a great friend, but she was in a horrible car accident when she was 16. And they said she may have been 40 years old, but she had the body of a 90-year-old. Emily, I'm always available if you ever want to talk. Absolutely. I mean, I go through the ringer with a lot of stuff. I try to keep a little bit of that like sucked in, but that's the reason why I put up the one video that I thought I would never put up, me hysterical crying in pain and angry and annoyed. But that's true. That's absolutely true. That is part of it. We need to be able to see that we can have those days. I mean, it's important. Oh, great, Emily. Awesome. They tried finding my veins. The ultrasound machine done that too. I know that part. They've done it and they've missed on that. I'm not your normal person. I think redheads really are mutants. I think there's something wrong with us. Great bit of journalism, that Ginger. Sorry. You're a redhead. Oh, you're a redhead too? Don't you feel like you're a mutant too? Like you get more things wrong with you than other people? Do you notice that? Like more crappy like body pains and aches happen. They say we have a heavier, like our pain level is even higher. Some say higher, some say lower. I believe that. I 1,000 because, yeah, I absolutely. You knew. Yes, I do know how I got ankylosing spondylitis. It's genetic, number one. My sister actually carries the gene. I don't. But after the biggest blood work I ever had, they were able to narrow it down, and it was ankylosing spondylitis. Because it's in my family, and it definitely is, because I know exactly how it fits. It's all it can be, because the same things that happened to me happened to my sister. So it sucks for us, but she'd never kill me if I ever said that. That's okay. You can show that. Yes, pain sucks. You're right, Wiki Whispers. Yeah, fair skin. It's never been a blessing. Like, it's weird. I remember being younger and I was a redhead and I had friends. All my friends all got the guys. I did not get guys very often. All the guys wanted the blonde, skinny ones. And that's all my friends were blonde, skinny girls. So I was never given the attention like my friends were. But now it's different. I like my hair like this. It took maybe a good 40 years of living in my life until I went, okay, I can live with this just until it grows gray, because I will not go gray. Yeah, you don't have to hide these things when we're talking about pain, because it does. You don't know how you got it, April? Is it not in your gene pool? Oh, you're non-pain people. I think we have just pain people now. I'm not sure. Everyone's like, yep, I can totally empathize with that one. Yep. Yeah. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I've been on here already 40 minutes. That's crazy. You guys made this so much fun, though. I mean, even though my back sucks right now, and I have to go maybe sit in a pool, or it's either going to rain or it's not. And if it rains, then it's called off. Don't want to go. So I hope you have all been able to check out each other's, pages. Everyone's awesome here. I've got a great group of people here, and I love it. And I really love all the subs, and I love all my new subs. And I want to thank everybody for getting me to over 600. I know. I couldn't believe it myself. But I promised the 500 giveaway, but I was in the hospital. So I'm going to get that done this week. So I'm still going to have the giveaway. How I'm going to do it yet? Don't know. But I'll figure it out soon. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to go. But I'll be back just definitely to remind you all about the book club for Live with My Sofa. And it's The Stranger Beside Me, I think. It's a really good, it's by Anne Roll. Anne Roll. So definitely go over if you're interested in doing a book club. If not, then you don't have to. I've never tried this. This is my first time doing a book club. So I'm looking forward to it. Rule. Thank you. See? Thank you, Emily. If I could figure out how to give you and Megan's birdie freaking wrenches, I would. But I don't know how to. I have no idea. You will come in here, both of you, one day, and you will have wrenches. Okay? I need to give out a couple of more. I thought I gave out a lot. I don't guess I didn't. But with that being said, I'm going to go. I need to lay down before the kids get here, and then we got to go to the pool. And I'll probably take some videos of them swimming, but I won't put it on here. So why did I say that? I have no idea. See? It comes here. It comes straight out. Like, I don't think, then speak. Think, then speak. Love you too, Megan's birdie. Winky Whispers, April, Emily. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. If I missed anybody else, thank you so much for being here. Queen Bee, you have a great day too. Thanks for being here. All right, take care. And with more news, I had other things I wanted to talk about, but it would just go too long. So I'll just make it another day. Okay, bye.